Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1,
Sister stations.
and worldwide at.
IRLoneStar.com.
I'm the Captain Joey Savage,
Corey DLG.
and for the first time, I guess in studio,
In person?
in
We're on the
person,
road?
Studio.
Yeah, we have with us for our casual sexy gamer segment, the lovely Elle Graves.
Hey, I'm
She
here.
does exist. It
I
was
do
just
It's a real
exist.
thing.
It wasn't Corey on the microphone the entire time.
That's
It
right.
was.
It was actually.
I'm just a really good cosplayer.
So, for those watching on the YouTube, you're very confused right now. We are, through the magic of production, we're in Louisiana right now, time traveling for a clip that comes out later in the week.
That's great.
That's great.
So, okay, before we get going into the casual gamer segment, you guys were judging the cosplay. Like, the guy came up as Wolverine.
Yeah.
And they asked him, I really wanted someone just to be like, I'm Mystique.
I'm Mystique.
I'm Mystique. I'm not this person that I actually am. I don't know why, but it's super funny. to
No,
me.
that would have been. I probably would have started crying
Like a
because,
super
like, when
deep
something,
cosplay.
I've been like, ha.
So when you're judging these cosplays, you've already picked the winner. Like, is it predetermined already?
Well, the way it works for AVC conventions is basically everyone comes up to Cami Robot Creative's booth and they get their picture taken.
Right.
Yes, we know because we had a member of
Yeah.
Nerd Thug Radio participate in the cosplay
Zack Attack
contest.
cosplayed as Corey DLG. It was golden.
You did a moderate to good job. A moderate to good job.
Didn't
So
have
all
the
judges
glasses.
get together and we look through all the pictures and determine who has the better costumes. And based on what people actually came up to us and talked, we always try and ask people like, oh, did you enter the costume contest if we think they have potential to win?
Right.
Did you make your own costumes? And we kind of evaluate and prejudge from our booths
Now,
all day.
I noticed that got mentioned a couple of times. How relevant is it, the making your own costume?
Very relevant.
It's very relevant for a costume contest, especially for the cosplayers that make our own costumes. In that community, it's really important to do that. Because if you just go out and buy your costume, there's no hard work, there's no passion put into it. As far as, I mean, you can be passionate about wearing it.
Right, true.
But as someone like me who sometimes spends 180 hours to anywhere to 800 hours on a costume.
I feel like you exaggerated that number.
I don't
No,
I
I
don't
have
think she did.
spent 800 hours on a costume.
What did you build that was 800 hours?
I spent 800 hours on my first huge armor build, which was a 7'2" fawn.
Oh, okay.
So,
That
yeah.
sounds awesome.
That is definitely 800 hours.
But I feel like the showmanship on stage should count for something. Because some of those guys were like super hilarious.
That's true. They
in
were
their
like in character, then some were
Right.
funny. Yeah,
For
that's
a lot
fair.
of costume competitions, you actually will get like judged on your stage performance. But for something like Comic-Con, where things have to go relatively quickly because
Correct.
of how many entries, it's usually just based on craftsmanship.
Yeah, I was kind of worrying about that as the line was wrapping around the stage. Sitting there, I was like, we gotta
This is
watch a lot
going
of
to be a
people.
long time. I was really hoping Zach, not hoping, but I was thinking Zach was going to back out at some point. Just be like, nope, not going up there. But you proved us all wrong.
Plus,
Faux show.
because we do judge everyone before they even go on stage.
Me too, I
we
judge
can't
everybody.
Really, me too, yeah. But as an actual judge,
The judge of all judges.
that's me.
That would be like, yeah, that's scary.
So let's get into the gamer stuff. So what's coming out next month, Elle, that you're excited about?
Let me look at this list.
Corey, while she's looking at the list, what are you excited about?
Injustice 2 is coming out.
That's the only one I am really excited about.
There's one that I'm kind of curious about called Prey, which is, from what I understand,
Is it by
about
MC Hammer?
No, Prey.
Oh.
From what I understand about the premise, they encounter like an alien life that they start experimenting with.
Okay.
They're on a space station, but you play as the alien trying to get off the station, and I think you murder everybody.
Ooh.
I think that's what it.
That's right up your
It's like
alley.
Alien Isolation
cool.
Reverse.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's
Corey
the reverse.
DLG.
Alien Isolation was terrifying, by the way. I could not play that game alone. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm man enough to admit I was terrified like a child.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
man enough to say I'm like a child.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, there we go.
I'm man enough to admit I'm childlike.
It's so true, though.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Injustice 2. I was a huge fan of the first one. They just added more characters. Excited to see where the story goes.
And then the armor thing seems really intriguing.
yeah, well, like just they added more characters with the Poison Ivy, like you mentioned, off the show here earlier, with a Robin actually.
Oh yeah.
It's the son of Batman Robin too, right?
Right.
Oh, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
and then Firestorm, just a bunch of new different characters.
That's like
noise?
yeah, that was like,
Yay.
yes, good quality, quality gaming.
Quality.
What I love in
Okay.
my spaghetti is a little son of Batman.
Good
Oh,
quality.
You just plop them right on the
Just-
spaghetti.
Just mom's spaghetti.
Sit there, I'm gonna eat it.
All right, Also, what's coming up that you're super excited about?
I'm excited for Guilty Gear Rev 2 because that's gonna be exciting because I cosplay Eno and
Right.
Roy.
That's the red costume, right?
Yeah, it's the red
Right.
costume with the boots.
The boots, right?
the
The
boots.
boots.
The boots.
I love those boots.
The boots. The boots.
I'm
And what
excited
else?
about that
Street
one.
Fighter 2?
Oh yeah,
is coming
Street
out
Fighter 2 for the Switch.
for the Switch, and you're a huge Street Fighter 2.
Yes, Street
3
Fighter.
and 4 and 5 and 6 cosplayer.
4
I
is
know
my
that.
absolute favorite. So, but 2 is really fun, and I'm excited to see how they remake it.
It'll be interesting for the Switch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So now the Switch has been out for a minute. Do you feel like there's a... How do you feel like it compares graphically to the Xbox and PlayStation? It's like, do you feel like these games are going to port over well? Like someone today was telling me about they're excited that Skyrim's going to be porting over to the Switch.
I'm actually really, really excited for it, and I don't think there's actually going to be a problem with it. Because as far as like what I've seen, I have no problems with the graphics at all. I think it's amazing,
Okay.
and I think even just it being handheld is a really good idea. Just to have those games handheld, like Skyrim, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Just to be able to like,
And now you can play in your bathtub, like you got the warm bubbles going.
that's such a
Skyrim's
good
it up.
idea.
Bath bomb,
Bath bomb,
glass of wine.
floating Chinese food in the styrofoam.
That's
oh,
Corey
you
DLG's
guys
life.
remember?
That's just how I live my life. I was just describing
Oh,
my
that's
Tuesdays.
my life.
Oh, that's weird.
That's Corey's
That's weird.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, I like legit have a picture in the bath with like a styrofoam thing of nachos. And it's like, what can I find a woman like?
That's great.
Oh,
So,
it's
so you
good.
said you played through Andromeda, right?
I did play through Andromeda.
You have some
Oh,
thoughts?
we're about to fist fight.
have some
I
thoughts?
had some issues. By no
Round 1,
means
fight.
do I think it is a bad game, but
You keep going. You keep saying nice things.
I had a problem with it.
All right, I'm not quite done. I'm not quite done with the game.
What are you doing with your life? Why aren't you finished yet?
I'm a
Yeah.
thorough gamer. Also, I have a job that I have to.
Yeah,
go
but
to
you get off
a
your
lot.
job and get home at 5:30 and do nothing till
Yeah, but I don't like to play on during the week
11.
because I like to play like long periods of time. So like I'll play like a whole weekend. Like when we have nothing to do, I plug in for like 20 hours straight and play, and then like during the week,
Sleep for the other 20.
That's right. And then during the week,
the
like I
life.
don't have time. Like I get home if I get home at 5 or 6, I don't want to spend like only 3 hours able to play because I have to eat or do laundry or something.
I have to eat.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to die.
So where are you at with Andromeda, Corey? Then
So I'm very near the end. I feel like I just I mean I can't really give spoilers here, but I went on the mission where they figure out that the what's it called? It starts with an M.
Mary,
the beacon,
Marcus.
the beacon thing where they figure out that
Figure
that's
out.
not
Mallards.
the answer to all their problems.
Yeah.
So I just finished
Andromeda.
that
In
mission.
Andromeda.
Okay.
does it get better from there?
I actually think the game does get better, like, as it goes. My problem wasn't to do anything with the gameplay.
Okay.
I think the world graphics are amazing. My problems with the game were, like, small things that just bothered me a lot. Like, one of them, being able to make decisions in the game
Okay.
that were supposed to affect your relationship with the NPCs.
Right.
Felt boring and unattached.
There
I feel
weren't
like-
a lot of them. There weren't a lot
No.
of them.
And that's like one of my favorite things about Mass Effect, and
Right.
it was just completely like it didn't. I felt like if I ruined my relationship with someone, I didn't feel bad about it.
no.
Where in past games,
That's
I
how
was
I
like,
feel in real life. Honestly,
"What a savage!"
Oh, I see what you did.
nailed it. She
no,
gets me.
I
His
get.
job.
She gets me.
I do think that you're right that there's not a ton of choices, and they kind of do downplay the effects of those. Was it Dragon Age where basically it's like sometimes if you made them mad enough they would leave the party? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that doesn't feel like it's an option here because they're trapped on my spaceship with me.
Yeah,
Just
exactly. I
jettison
just
them
feel
into
like
space.
Yeah, just hit the exit button.
exit. I just
Close
feel like the
off.
relationships with the NPCs could have been like a lot better because I was looking forward to that because it's like one of my favorite things about games like that is being able to like, oh, I'm their friend now. I can get them as a follower, and
100%.
it just didn't. I didn't care. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they hate me now. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I definitely keep pissing
What are
off
their names?
Yelp.
That's a good question.
Yelp.
Oh yeah.
Every decision I make is the wrong one for him, even though it makes sense for my missions. Early on when you're like rescue everyone or blow up the tower, I was like, we gotta blow up the tower, duh. Blow up the tower, and he's all like, you killed many of my people.
I mean, I would be mad too
But
if
I saved
was,
you.
Yeah.
I would be mad too if I had my own like species and you were like you blew them all up. I'd be mad. I'd be like
They're extinct now.
No, but that's the thing. Is that
Thank you,
so
jerk.
many
I
of
didn't
my family
extinct his
members.
people. I killed like 100 of his cousins.
100 out
And I
of
saved-
100 of his family.
100 out of
members.
But I saved
103.
his Pope.
Ohana means family.
Well, you know what?
100 out of 150.
Deuces.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Ashes to ashes, bro.
Another problem I had with the game is the world graphics far outshined the character graphics.
Yeah.
And the lip syncing was terrible.
I will s-
Terrible.
They had to
Terrible.
release a patch specifically geared to updating all of the social interactions because all of those animations were rough.
Terrible.
They were rough.
They were bad.
That's what
So
you
I will
call
give
a
you
rush job.
I will give you
Rush
100%.
job.
I will concede that. Gamer Goddess, you are correct. The animations were poor, and there were some glitchiness to it that came up every once in a while. But I can't say a bad thing about a Mass Effect game. Even this one feeling a
Okay,
little.
you
the
say
neg-
that.
all the negative
what
things
about
that were
the
just
end
said.
of 3?
But I can't say a bad thing about it.
No,
All these negative things.
Here's the thing about the end of 3. They wrote themselves into a corner. As a little bit of a storyteller myself, I didn't see anywhere else they could really go at that
Shameless
point.
plug.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
So, like, because I always try, as I play through, I always try and see where stories go. That's why a lot of times when I watch a movie, I'm like, oh, I know, okay, this guy's the brother, that's the twist. And, like, but, like, in this thing, you don't
What a
know.
twist.
What a twist. At this time, like, as I was playing through it, I was like, well, he kind of has to die.
He
He's
has
gotta.
to.
Because they made it such a
Guess
big
I'll
deal.
die.
They were like,
Guess I'll die now.
what do I do with my hands? I don't know. I have to die. I guess that kind of brings us to a close here today. I'm glad we got to do this in person.
Yeah, it was. I like this dynamic.
Yeah, we'll do this again in like 6 months. It'll
Oh.
be awesome.
No, we won't. She's going to stand us up. She's not going
I don't believe
She's not
so.
going
But we're going to take a break.
She
We're going
looks
to come
so
back.
disappointed in you.
I did. I got like really hurt that you
Jerk.
doubted me.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, talk some more nerdy things. I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
And our favorite casual sexy gamer,
Elle Graves.
NerdTalkRadio.com.